All right, all right. How you doing, Ro? How's that mic? I don't hear you.
Put my mic up.
There you go. It's a beautiful thing.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Mr. Poseidon here. You are the fishing champs. What's up, everybody? The fish are out there. Get the stripers now. Woo! Just feeling good. That's all. Just feeling good. All right, guys. So a little news. You know we've been streaming over 2 years now. Pretty much every single Sunday, 7 p.m. We are out there every week doing our thing. Next Sunday, we are not going to have a show. We are not going to be around. We are going to be in Florida. I will be doing some fishing down there, hopefully making some good videos. My wife will be down there with me, having a good time. We are also visiting my in-laws. That's right. Visiting my in-laws. It's not a bad thing. Anyhow, how's everybody doing out there? Good to see everybody. I want to mention that on Instagram, I put a post up in the Salmon River. It's about a 10-second reel. And there we go. A little better. So it's about a 10-second reel. I'm not getting that sound up, honey.
What sound you want?
This.
I know you got two things.
Two things.
Yeah, turn off one of those buttons. There we go.
But it's still not too loud.
That's good. That's good.
Okay. All right. So anyway, I put up this reel on Instagram, and it's been getting likes like crazy.
The Salmon River?
Yeah, I got like 4,500 likes, about 400, over 400 comments. It's ridiculous, and I've gotten a lot of new subscribers. A lot of new followers. In the week, I did about 600 followers, which is quite a record for me. For me, that's a little bit of a boom, and that's a good boom. So if anybody's out there watching the show right now, welcome. Welcome to my show. Let's Talk Fishing. We got a guest on every week. About my channel, my YouTube channel, surf fishing videos, mainly striped bass, talk about products I like, and live stream every Sunday as we're doing right now. Today we have a wonderful guest on. The next guest we have on is going to be a record breaker, and what do I mean by that? Yeah. She's been on the show twice before. She leads the pack all the way. She loves her fishing, her flounder fishing, her blackfish fishing, or like she likes to call it, tog. She brings an extra toothbrush when she goes fishing for those fish, because if she sees any teeth with a little bit of plaque on them, a little nice crest and a nice little polish job gets them off and running on their way to that next big bite. Anyhow, I hear the stripers are just killing out there. I know here in the Hudson, we're getting them a little bit upriver. I traveled close to Bear Mountain to catch mine. I know down here in the pier, they're a little bit dead right now. You could still get those resident smaller fish, but the bigger stuff is moved up. And in my assumption, with tomorrow being the full moon basically mid-month, May, as soon as that happens, these fish are going to be out. They're going to be up in Troy right now. They're all spawning. I mean, I've gotten a couple of reports. People are catching fish up there, snagging them, but that's another story. So basically, they're going to be out of the river soon, and they will be in full force. Connecticut, Rhode Island, New England, they are coming. And I will say, they are getting them up there. I know in New England, they're starting to catch fish up there. Jason Palmatier sent me a nice picture during the week. Got himself a nice striper. So let's say hello to my lovely wife. Darling, what's up?
Hi, everybody.
What's going on, sweetheart? How's the week been?
Great.
Except for the pants that we bought that we can't fit in, everything is great, right? Yeah. Oh my goodness.
For the
yeah. So
hot too.
and also we lost our AC in my home. So basically they're coming tomorrow. I pretty much know what the problem is. I had somebody come look at it just to verify. I am in the air conditioning business, so I do know how to fix these things. Except I'm leaving for Florida this Wednesday, and I can't afford to do anything but get ready for this trip right now. So we're having somebody to come tomorrow. But in the meantime, we got a temporary AC. We couldn't get it to run in this room because it needed a direct plug into the outlet, we did that. And, well, anyway,
Oh.
that's another story. We didn't get enough power, but we got it running in the other room. And I could slowly start feeling the coolness starting to enter this room. But it's been torture, man. We've been hot all day, been a real pain in the booty. So let's say hello to a couple of people and get to our guest. That's right.
Need that was reading glasses.
Hello. How are you, people? Hello. Wait. Which is my mic here? Oh, that's why. I got it now. Now I hear everything loud. All right, so let's say hello to Riverkeeper.
Bruce, there's NorCal Cat.
Yeah. Bruce Bain, Bronx Surfcaster, Night Shift Fishing. What's up, buddy? NorCal Cat, my man. My man. How you doing over there in California? I'm working on it,
good.
NorCal Cat. You know I didn't forget you.
Hey,
Never.
Tom Garcia.
Tom Hood, how you doing? Road trip to Florida. That's right. Edwin Rivera, the wise man. How you doing? Edwin got himself a nice striper last night. 16 pounds, just to be exact. Nice catch, Edwin. I saw that picture. Ronnie M., how you doing? How you doing, buddy? Striper Hunter, 2112. Want to go back down, honey? I was down on the bottom reading those.
Here we go.
There you go. And we got Wormway. Hello, buddy. And Bruce Bain, the Matt Tunkett Surf Rat. So let's get to our first guest right now. Let's introduce Mrs. Elle. That's Heaven and Elle Outdoors on Instagram. Check her out. How you doing, Elle?
Here we go.
There she is. How you doing, sweetheart? Nice to see you again.
Hi.
Nice
I'm pretty excited to be here.
Nice little applause for Elle. There you go. Yeah, boy.
Hey.
All right. How's that music? Is that all right?
Okay, yeah, not too loud.
Not too loud? Okay.
So hopefully we'll
Yeah,
be able
Elle.
to hear Elle okay.
How's everything, Elle? How you doing? I know you went fishing today, and I pretty
I
much
did.
put a stop to it this afternoon. But anyway.
No, it's all good. Honestly, the fish were not biting for me today. Might have something to do with the full moon, not sure. So,
Really?
Really? All right. But yesterday you had a nice day. I know you sent out, I saw that post you had up. Beautiful picture, by the way. Real happy and a
Thank you.
nice size fluke you had there.
anytime I have a fish in my hand, I'm happy. So,
It's a beautiful thing. Most of us are that way for sure. No doubt about it. Kevin Maltozo, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you on the show.
He says he got a 52-pounder last night, Kevin?
I'm done for the season. I got my record high.
Oh, wow.
All right, we'll be watching that one. Congratulations, Kevin. Yeah, boy. 52 pounds, the cow bass. Yeah. Elle, how you doing?
Yes.
Let's get back to you. So, you've been boat fishing, right? You went out on the boat?
yeah, I've been drifting the river. One of the things that I think we were going to talk about was the fact that they moved the fluke fishing for New Jersey. They moved the season up 2 weeks ish. So normally the season for fluke wouldn't open until mid-May to like the second to last week of May, and it's usually right before Memorial Day weekend. So they changed the regulations this year. They changed the size limit. They added a slot, and they opened it up earlier this year. So a lot of people were very excited about the season opening earlier, but the weather has been so awful that it's really hard for us to get out. It's been so windy. Everyone has been complaining about the wind, and if you're drifting too fast while you're fluking, your bait's going too fast.
Right. I wanted to ask you, what do you think of the season this year? How is it?
It surprised me. I definitely thought that there would have been less fish around because the water temperature is just not warming up this year like it did last year. Even the bluefish aren't really showing up in numbers either, and I think it's because the water hasn't warmed up yet. So pleasantly surprised. I was honestly expecting to not get any fish on opening day because the water was so cold. It was 54 degrees in the river, and that was on the outgoing tide. So thought the water would have been a little bit warmer on the outgoing, but it wasn't.
I did it already.
Oh, got it. Good, good. So, Al, also I want to ask you, what are you catching these fish on? Let everybody know what you're catching. These on.
For fluke, I'm using a bucktail um, with a teaser on top, so a little dropper loop with a teaser, and gulp. Some people like bait, but gulp works just as good for me anyway. Everybody has a different way, especially for fluking. Everybody has a different way of fishing, and it's kind of fun to see everybody's different way of doing it. And you got to do what works for you, and especially what works for the area of water that you're fishing in. I fish differently in the river than I would in the ocean. Some guys that are down south or north fish differently than where I am. So it really depends on
At
where
the
you
long
are,
year.
what the water temperatures are, how deep the water is. There's so many different variables.
Right. Um, Also, I want to ask. So, I know you love blackfish. If you want to talk about that a little bit, about how that season went, also, you can.
So spring tog opened up in I guess it was what, March 1st, and it's open for a month, so it closes at the end of April. And that's a really nice way of kind of tiding uh, any fisherman over until spring fishing heats up in the in May, like right around now. But it just hasn't warmed up. I did tog a lot in the spring, and this year again, life that I found. Um, Normally, I wouldn't be catching many tog where I fish until late April.
Late
Normally,
April.
like the last week right before it closes. But actually, I had a lot of action, and it closes because the tog are spawning. So it's a good thing that it closes.
Right. Any good meals made out of these fish this week or what?
I just made I made fresh fluke yesterday.
Right.
So actually, so you guys know that I do keep a lot of what I catch. I do go quote food shopping when I'm fishing,
Right.
and I do always make sure that I make a good meal out of it. A lot of times I freeze the fish, but I treat it well. A salt water rinse, not fresh water, before it gets freezer packed and vacuum sealed, and then put in the freezer, hopefully the same day. So it comes out just as fresh as if I just put it in there. So
Right.
treat the fish good, and it'll taste good.
Good. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Al. I know you're always excited to go fishing. Whenever I talk to you, you always have a good attitude. I know you're a believer also in conservation, taking care of the fish and releasing these fish properly. I'm talking now striped bass when you fish
Mhm.
for those fish. Have you gotten any stripers this year?
I have such a love-hate relationship with stripers. I did try for them. So I think what happens is that I like become obsessed with them,
Hmm.
and I keep trying and trying, like before things really start heating up. And then I get so burnt out on striper fishing that I don't even want to do it anymore by the time things actually heat up.
Right,
So
right,
when it first opened up in March, I was I was out the night before at midnight fishing for stripers when it opened up. The back bay was opened in March. And I mean, like you don't sleep for days and days and days, and then I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. I
I
need
know.
sleep, and then and then I go talking. So I did try for stripers. I did get a few in the very early back bay season opening, and
Right.
I think I might try a little bit tomorrow because I've been hearing of some stripers in the bays around me. So I might try for some tomorrow.
Cool, cool. I know
Yeah.
Mondays, my days of fishing are usually Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And trust me, I love it very much fishing those days. So when you tell me you're fishing on a Monday, it's a beautiful thing. Usually when I go out to
Absolutely.
Long Island, yeah, when I go out to Long Island and I'm staying over or I start my week on a Monday early, there's a lot of leftovers still left over from the weekend. They'll stay that extra day, especially if they had a good run the day before, even the day before that. They might stick it out. But I know by Tuesday everybody's fresh out, and then I'm showing up and it's like totally empty, and I love it like that.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
that's the best way to fish. I know if you saw that again, that reel I put up, that was crazy. Of everybody,
I did.
that was crazy with everybody on the river, and then 10 feet across the river with the other guys fishing there. And I'm
I
like,
didn't even catch anything.
I don't know. All I could tell you is we watched for about a half hour. One person got on a fish, and I mean, everybody was just pulling their lines out, getting out of the water. But, you know, I like my water to be to have a little movement in it. It looked too stale and just, I don't want to talk about that anymore. But, hey, if you like it up there and you do fish up there, keep going. It's a beautiful place. I've never been in an area like that so beautiful up there on the North New York border up there. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Canadian neighbors were a couple of miles to the other side of us. Other than that, I want to talk more, Al, on what your future involves, because I know that you do live stream and that you do have.
I don't live stream.
Well,
I've been guests on live stream,
Right,
but
right.
I don't have the equipment to live stream.
Right. No, I meant that. That's exactly what I meant, because I watched, not this show, the last show you had before that.
That would be Fat Dad Fishing.
Yes.
I think I saw him in the comments.
Yes. So anyway, yeah, that was the last time I saw the show. The other night I couldn't make it only because of work. But I want to ask you your plans on YouTube, because myself, I also am excited. You know me, I'm always pushing you, do it, you can do it. Do you have like a future where that's going to be a part of you?
I mean, I have a channel. I have a few videos up. I had planned on taking a lot more videos this summer and adding them, so you could be on the lookout for that.
Right.
The one thing though, so far, because I'm fishing in the river, I will not record in the river because I don't want people to
I got you.
get upset.
Totally understood.
Unless I could figure out a way to like not have where I am in the video.
Right.
I'll save it for the ocean.
There you go.
Because I very much prefer fishing in the ocean. But with the different fluke regulations now, I think I might have to fish the river a little bit more because they changed it to a small slot. And I think maybe that's where all the fish might hide over the summer. Who knows? It might be completely fished out because that's where everyone is staying, especially with rising gas prices. But we'll see. I did plan on taking a little bit of video over the summer, so be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, so I'm getting ready to, I'm probably going to be in Rhode Island the first week in June. I'm going to take a ride there, stay a couple of nights, do some fishing over there. Then the second week, we have some plans. We'll be out there with a couple of couples. I know Rick Hernandez, his girlfriend, will be out there. I know Bruce Bain, his wife, will be out there. And who else do we have on that trip, honey?
That's all. Nobody else is confirmed. Just
I
yet.
think there's one more couple, right? I forget. Anyway, so anybody out there who wants to come who's got nothing to do, it's the 12th through the 15th. It's Sunday through Wednesday we'll be there. This isn't a tournament or anything. It's just going to be a good time with the ladies. We are going to be doing our fishing. Hopefully the ladies will come with us one of those days. They can watch if they want, and they can fish, whatever they want. Obviously, we'll do a couple of nights out with dinner with the ladies, but I can't wait. The fishing is going to be great. Usually the first full moon in June, listen, gentlemen, the first full moon in June in Montauk is when you see those eels. That's when they usually show up. It's like magic. They show up the first full moon in June. And the first full moon is going to be the 14th. We will be out there that night, and we will be fishing for those beautiful, elusive stray bass. And hopefully we'll get on a good bite. First full moon's always a good one in Montauk. So for you guys.
Do you feel like you catch more stripers when it's a full moon?
Well, you know what? You're asking me. I'm going to say it's up in the air because I've caught them on the back moon and I've caught them on the full moons. And I got to tell you, Al, that either way it works out. It just depends what you like. Getting older in age, I sort of like the full moon because it gives me that little bit of a reflection. I can see where I'm going. When you're dealing with the back moon, man, it is dark. You're in that walker, and I'm going to tell you, it gets creepy, creepy at night, especially if you're fishing by yourself. But yeah, so I personally like the full moon, but there are a lot of people that I know love the back moon. So, it depends what you like. It always matters what you like is first. What about you?
I mean, I never really paid too much attention as far as fluking goes.
Right.
Um, I don't know if I, I don't know if fluke really pay that much attention to the tides. Although I do know that tonight, in particular, is it. I guess it's considered a super moon. There's an eclipse tonight. It starts at 11:30, and it's a full moon. So it's supposed to be like this super moon tonight. Honestly, like today was just kind of silly. The amount of the it was there was no life where I was fishing. It was
Wow.
odd.
Wow.
It was frustrating. I did catch one short today.
But you did catch something, right?
Yeah. Do we have to remind me about that?
Please tell everybody they're not bored yet. They've just started catching them.
I did hook into a bluefish today, which was very exciting for me. I've been chasing the bluefish all spring, So last year on April 29th, I've written down, the bluefish showed up where I am. And I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this bluefish blitz that usually happens where I am.
Right.
And it's just not happening. There's a few in the river. There must be a very small school, but they're just not there in numbers. So I was fishing in a shallow area where I know that they kind of hang out. It was probably 3 to 4 feet, and I was casting a brand new bone-colored mag darter.
Right.
And I hooked into one, which was very exciting. I'm sure if somebody was recording me, they would have seen the big smile on my face. But I'm reeling it in. It's doing flips and everything, which, again, is very exciting.
Right.
And then it wasn't there anymore. And I don't know whether the leader line was compromised. It was probably old leader line from last year. Because I was using a pole that I wasn't using for this bluefish season.
Right.
So it was either compromised leader line, the bluefish could have bit the line, or, and this is probably most likely, not at that moment, and my knot came out.
Right.
So I lost my bluefish. It was my brand new mag darter swimming around. Yeah, I'm pretty bummed.
You put on the.
Everybody has one of those stories, though. You're lying if you're telling me that that's never happened to any of you people out there. So always check your leader line.
That's right. I pay the price all the time. I let it go. I don't do that anymore, though. I do not do that. Once I see my leader, even worn a little frizz on my
braid.
Yeah, my braided line. That's it. I change it. It, or I pull it out a little. There is no way that I can go through that. I've snapped and lost many fish like that. Last year in Montauk, I landed something big, and I was so upset. I lost it. It broke right at the leader. And I use pretty big leader, but in Montauk, you got a lot of rocks. And as I bring them in one by one, they're rubbing up that leader up on the rocks, and eventually you don't change it. So last year I lost a big one. Kind of hurt. Hey, but that's the fishing game. But you learn to be a better fisherman with the mistakes you made. And if you don't fix your mistakes, you will lose that fish again like I did. But anyway.
I'm pretty bummed about that mag darter, though.
Yeah, you're worried about that, huh? All right, don't worry about it. Didn't you say you ordered one in the mail? Is it a bone color you said?
Literally from the boat, I was like, and I ordered it on Amazon. It's coming tomorrow. I'll have a new one tomorrow.
There you go. There you go. It's a good thing. I a lot of times I'll have a favorite lure, and the only time my lure becomes favorite isn't because I have these lures. I like all my lures. So if I use one and I'm catching fish on it, and I feel lucky, and then all of a sudden, I caught quite a few fish on it, and then I lose it. Elle, that's when it really hurts.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
You get emotionally attached to that one. Yeah,
I'm telling
I feel
you.
that one.
I'm telling you. So if anybody out there finds a mag otter, bone-colored, out in the middle of the ocean, taking a swim, doing some scuba
It's
diving, it's
fine.
Elle's. There you go. Elle,
Oh,
how's your
man.
family doing? Your mom? I know you got sisters. And
Yeah,
one of them is
everybody's
on tonight,
okay.
correct? I think Jessica's
I
on.
mean,
Yeah, she's on.
Doug's on? Is she?
Yeah, I think I see her. It says Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi, Jessica. How are you? That's
My parents are probably watching too,
Oh.
but they might not know that. So, hi, Mom and Dad.
there you go. I love it. I know my mom's out there. She watches me Sunday nights. She
Awesome.
comes out
Biggest
there.
supporters. Biggest fans.
Yep. So, okay. So, what's on the agenda now, future fishing wise? And when I mean future, now, this year, what are you doing in July? What are you doing in
so
August?
I usually do sea bass. Opens up on Wednesday 17th, Tuesday.
I think very soon it's opening up. Yeah.
Hopefully it's not windy, and I can make it out into the ocean for sea
Right.
bass, if they're even inshore enough to catch. But I'll be sea bass fishing once
Right.
it opens, and obviously fluking. That's going to always be my favorite. And then once the water really starts to warm up, I can fish for mahi when they come in. That's usually at the end of August, though,
Right,
and into
right.
September is when the water is warmest down here.
Now,
So
when
mahi
yeah, go ahead, Dad. I'm sorry.
and albies, the false albacore, come in too, and they're
Yes.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, those are fun.
Those
Now,
are catch and release. I don't eat them.
yeah,
so.
and you know, you could if you want. I know people that have eaten them. I seen the catch and cook thing on one of the YouTube
Yeah.
channel guys. I
Somebody
watched
made
them.
sushi out of it. I
Yeah,
would
he made
consider
sushi.
it.
Sushi out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw people eat bluefish. Now wait, let me start again. The cocktail blues, you can make good sushi out of those. Just put a
Oh yeah.
bunch of that sauce on there and a bunch of wasabi, and you'll never know the difference. You'll find it the best bluefish you ever had. I watched actually Sea Monkey do that right there on the beach. Caught it, filleted it, whatever he did, made it into little strips, put the wasabi, and he said it right there. He goes, man, it's not bad at all. It's good. So you know.
I mean, I'll try anything once. So.
Right. The sea bass, are these fish edible?
Sea bass is probably hands down my favorite fish to eat.
Nice. Now I know that my parents love sea bass. They make soup out of it. They make a mean butt soup, man. They take that whole head, they put it in there, and they're mixing it up. You know, my mom was actually the person that taught me, you know, striped bass, even bigger striped bass, right here in the cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
They have some really, that is like the best meat on the whole
cheeky.
body. So good, so tender there. But I've had my share of tasty meat from stripers many years ago. Obviously, today I catch and release all these fish. The only ones that I will ever keep, it has to swallow the hook, and there can't be anything that I can do to help it survive. I'm not just going to throw it in the water, Elle. So I keep those fish, and I'll bring them home. As long as they're legal requirement, that's the truth, you know?
Yeah.
Roni says that cheekbone is good on any fish.
Yeah, on any
The
fish.
cheekbone.
Yeah.
He's right. He's absolutely right, Ronnie.
Oscar's allergic to fish. Oh my goodness.
Oscar, really?
Oh,
I'm
man.
allergic to fish. I didn't know that. Oh, man.
Oscar.
That's all right. It's all right. We all allergic to something. I'm allergic to my wife. Do you hear me complaining? Not at all. Anyway, so going back, do you want to say anything else? Give me some fish story or something that's on your head that, you know, other than being on the phone with you 4 hours so we can get the stream right, and you wanted to knock that pot off my head. But anyway.
Oh, you know what? I got to show you something. I don't know if you saw before.
Yes.
I got a pineapple.
Oh, no way.
Look at that.
And you know what? Where is mine?
And yours is missing tonight.
And mine is missing now. Oh, my goodness, Al.
It
got
says
lost
your
somewhere in the
pineapple. I
house.
think I found your pineapple.
You know what? Let me explain something to you. That is a nice pineapple.
It
Woo.
has good water in it too.
Yeah, I tell everybody I put water in mine too. No problem. All right. So, I know you do, but I'm going to ask you just so everybody else can hear the story too. But what about fall fishing? Are you into that? Do you like it?
Yeah, so going into September, September is the best time to fish. There's
Right.
no touristy people hanging out and clogging up the rivers, drinking and driving around in the rivers, and there's just less people in September, and I like less people. Um, but
Absolutely.
it's also the warmest water, so everything is around. We got bluefish, we got the zoomies, the albies. Um, we have fluke fishing, and I think maybe a week later than normal, so about mid-September, I'll still be fluke fishing. Um, Tog might start showing up in September,
Right.
maybe, but I usually try anyway because I usually get antsy for them by September. But definitely by the end of September, I might see a tog or two
Right.
um, in the inlet. And then it'll go right into tog fishing and striper fishing. And a lot of people think that I don't striper fish, but I do. I have a surf rod.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
my waders. I wake up at the butt crack of dawn. I love seeing the sunrise in the morning while I'm casting for stripers. I'm
Sure.
just very unsuccessful, so people think that I don't do it, but I
Some
do. I just
somebody is
never.
asking now. Striper Hunter 2112. He says, "What type of gear does Elle use?"
In regards to,
Let's just talk surf
and
fishing now. Keep with the fall season.
I have a maybe 9 foot llama glass,
Okay.
and I just got a new reel on it for my birthday, and honestly, I don't even remember what it is.
Oh, that's good.
I got that very super slick braid put on it though.
Oh,
That
nice.
stuff
Good.
is nice.
There you go.
That stuff is nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
looked at so many reels. Honestly, this is bad. I can't remember which one I put on.
I know. It happens to me all the time. Just to interrupt you for a second, I want to let everybody know we'll be giving away two giveaways. I don't know if you guys know Mantis Lures, Mad Mantis Lures. This guy
Oh, those
makes,
are good.
yeah, he makes excellent product. I picked these up at the show. I actually have one of these here for myself, and I have another one like this. This is Spook. I like to call them the spoofs. But this is Spook, Man Mantis product again. Excellent guy. Met him at the shows. Give it a shot. Try his product. These are going to be given out today. I'll let you guys know how you can enter to win these for next week. That's two winners here on this one. So
But
I
not
just wanted
next
to
week
mention.
because we're going to be away next week.
That's right. We'll be away next week. Ooh, thank you, honey, for that big reminder. But I'll let you know how to enter for these. And each of these will come with a package of Mike Zinger. So that's Zinger Baits. Check him out. We'll leave a description on the bottom here. That's at Zinger Baits on Instagram. Check him out. He makes some good products. I'll be giving you guys a package of 3 and each winner here. All right, so getting back to Elle. Sorry about that, Elle. Had to let everybody
Oh,
know the
good.
giveaway, yeah. So, okay, so what else? Is anything new being planned? Any new things going on with the boat or what?
Well, I don't know if you saw in my story on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
There's a tournament. It's all of May.
Right,
It started in April,
right.
and it's for a little girl named Amelia.
Yeah,
It's a fundraiser for a little girl named Amelia,
okay.
and she's maybe 2 or 3, and she needs a liver.
Wow.
So I had seen on actually Fat Dad Fishing. He kind of introduced me to this tournament, and I plan on doing it. And I have one entry in, and actually I'm on the leaderboard because nobody else has entered any entries in
Wow.
the summer flounder fluke division.
Very cool.
Um, so I entered a 21-inch fluke,
Right.
and that's my personal best for this year so far. Not my personal best overall, but it was a pretty solid fish, and I'm pretty excited for it. Not sure what the prizes are yet. I don't know if they announced them yet, but if anybody out there, I mean, they have a striper division, or if there's a fish that you want to enter, you just put it in. So if you go to Amelia's Special Liver, it's also on my story probably still, but I share it often. Or you can message me, and I'll send you the link. Amelia's Special Liver, and they're doing a tournament. So it's catch and release or catch picture release if you want to release the fish and it's legal. Or
Right.
if you want to keep it, you can keep it. But It's
Yeah.
catch picture release and
Please send.
compete against me,
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
I need some competitors.
Yep, yep. I want to let people know that we'll also leave a description on the bottom on that. Please send us
Oh,
any
thank you.
information on that, Elle, so we can
Okay.
leave it on the bottom of the video so people can join if they like and help Amelia get her new liver for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I was
Yeah,
gonna do it for Tog, but I ran out of time.
right.
By the time I was gonna do it, I knew that the season was gonna be closing, and you need 5 fish to even be considered, really. So, I wasn't sure if I would find the 5 fish. I probably would have, but
Right.
you know.
Yeah, I hear that. It's always, no doubt about it. Anybody else out there? Does anybody have any questions for Elle as we're slowly going to start to end the show? The show usually runs about an hour. Like I said, next Sunday we won't be live streaming, but we'll be back again the week after and continuing our shows. Next week is going to be a little break. We'll be down in Florida, be doing a little fishing. My wife will always be with her mother, my mother-in-law. Anyway, but we're still going to have a good time. I've been there every year with her. Last year I missed out because of the
we're also gonna
COVID.
see some friends too.
Yeah, and some friends. Yeah, we're
Chris
going to be
and
meeting.
Teresa.
Yeah, we'll be meeting our friends Chris and Teresa, my friend Lenny and his wife. Lenny, I grew up
Yeah.
as a little kid in Astoria, Queens, and we used to watch sports together. Lenny was a Yankee fan, and I was a Met fan. But the good thing was we were both big Ranger fans. Let's not say anything up to the Rhode Island guys in New England up there. They got Boston. Tonight, right about now, the Rangers are playing. I am missing that game, but I will be watching it as soon as we finish the stream. I'll probably catch it somewhere in the middle of the second period. Other than that, does anybody have any questions out there?
Elle probably
I
knows
do.
Fat Dad Fishing. Elle, do you know Fat Dad Fishing? He was saying he keeps trying to get you to join Team Fat Dad or something like that.
I keep getting him to. I keep trying to get him to join Team Kirby Girl Fishing.
Yeah, Fat
Hey,
Dad
I'll
Fishing
join
is.
Fat Dad
Yeah.
Fishing if he joins Kirby Girl Fishing.
Oh, there you go. Well, 1 for 1. You scratch my back, I'll scratch your back.
There you
Fat
go.
Dad Fishing says, everyone, please look into the tournament. It is nationwide. That's right.
Mhm.
Thanks for that, Fat Dad, and thanks for Elle for bringing it up.
Most
Other
of the entries are freshwater, so there's not a lot of saltwater entries, and it'll be good to have a little bit of competition.
Okay.
What?
I want you to see my wife's hat. You see my wife's hat? Mr. Poseidon's live streaming. On the back it says, "Let's talk fishing" across the back. Can you see it? Let's talk fishing. So we'll
There you
send you
go.
one of those, Al. I hope you like it.
Oh yeah.
Wear it everywhere you go.
Oh heck yeah.
To every wedding you're at, to every wedding
Very
party
nice.
you're going to attend.
I don't know if I'll be invited to any more weddings.
But yeah, we'll be sending you one of those. Hope you enjoy
Thank
that.
you.
Listen, Al, I just want to say what a pleasure it is, how nice it is to never let me down. You're always on the show when we ask. You're a dynamite person. Keep up the good job doing fishing. Ladies and
Thank you.
gents, she also makes custom lures by herself. You can see her on Instagram, again, making those on her own. Thank you, Al. I don't know what to say. Just a super cool person. Hopefully one day we'll get together and we'll all be fishing together. I know we will be very soon.
One
We're
of these
planning
days.
on
One of these
something.
in the fall.
Yeah.
Definitely in the fall. We'll go to Island Beach.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually fish outside of Island Beach. I don't go in Island Beach because I'm a cheapskate and refuse to give them money.
So
because I
don't
want
worry
them.
about it. I got the passes already. I got the sticker on my car. Just jump in the back of the truck. Hopefully it's not raining and you'll be fine. No, I'm just kidding.
Sounds good to me.
I got extra seats
I
for
don't
now.
mind the rain. I'll just throw my Grundens or waders on. It's all
There
good.
you go. All right. So, anything else? Anybody else? Am I missing any questions out there? Thanks, Al. Always informative. Great video. All more ladies need to take page out of Elle's book.
Yeah, Jason.
LOL. Great show tonight. Guys, listen. Thank you so much, always, for showing up on the show. We try very hard, me and the wife. Okay, obviously, you guys are going to know on the bottom of this video, not now. When the video ends, we'll put it up. It'll be up within a few minutes, if not right away. Leave a comment on the bottom of the video, and you too will have a chance at these Mad Mantis plugs. Good stuff. You can use these in the fall time coming up, or you can even use this spook very soon on blues. Anyhow.
Make sure you tie your leader on nice, otherwise you'll lose them.
Yeah, that's right. Nice big leaders. I use 80-pound leaders, believe it or not. 80 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
80 pounds. And, 60 is sufficient. But when I go to Montauk, I always think I'm going to catch the big fish. And I want to be able to wrap that leader with no problem, bring them up.
Yeah.
Because I'm out on the rocks a lot at night. It gives me a better chance at catching some bigger fish. Guys, please don't imagine me out on the rock 100 yards out in the ocean. I won't do that if I'm myself. But if I'm with somebody else, I just might think about it. Other than that, Jason says, all booked up for Montauk, baby. Yeah, boy, Jason. Yeah, we'll be running also the competition this year. That's the Montauk 3-Day Striper Challenge. Put these dates down, guys. It's October 20, 21st, and 22. So this year we did it Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We got the weekend involved a little bit. The rates are a little bit more expensive at the hotel, but it's always lots of fun. And we booked it. That'll be on the back moon. So we'll be there. I think it's 3 days after the back moon, which is a great time to still fish. Hopefully we'll get on the fish. But those are the dates. Put them down. October 20, 21st, and 22nd. Biggest striper wins the challenge.
Right.
The challenge starts at $500. It's going to be $30 per person. We're going to have a whole website made so you can go there and get on there and check it out. But you can, it's going to be $30 a pop. I think it's 30. Is it 30, honey? Or is it more?
You had said it was going to be 40.
Oh, sorry, guys, about the 30.
Sorry.
Inflation.
But every
inflation.
time $40 goes in, the pot keeps up going up and up. Last year, it ended up at $850. And congratulations to Gelso. He was last year's winner. Yes, honey, you have something to say?
No, I'm good.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, we've been a little quiet tonight. We're both kind of tired. We had a long day.
And this
Also,
heat.
Elle had a long day. She had to deal with us and the live stream trying to get this right. Elle, thank you again. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Be sure you show up. If you're watching this for the first time, please, I'm asking you, hit the like button. Helps me in the algorithm so more people can see this. And please do subscribe. Going to have plenty of content. Like I said, I'll be in Florida next week. Some nice Florida videos there. And anything else good that comes along, I will put it on. Thank you, guys. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, gentlemen. And see you all next week on The Poseidon Show. That's Let's Talk Fishing.
Hi,
Are you ready?
guys.
Take
Peace
care,
out,
Ellie.
everybody. Thanks,
Peace, baby.
Elle.
Take care.
Thanks, everybody.